Let's begin by looking at the 5 images from the Pentagon security camera. The first image shows Flight 77 leaving a trail of white smoke only slightly above the ground. The second image shows the plane crashing into the building and erupting into a giant, bright fireball. The third image and the following 2 images show the fireball becoming darker and larger while rising upward. Returning to the first image, if Flight 77 is leaving that trail of white smoke, where is the airplane? The roof of the Pentagon reached 77 feet, and the edge of the roof was almost 72 feet. Flight 77 was a Boeing 757. It was 155 feet long. It was twice as long as the building is tall. Since we know where along the building the plane crashed, we can scale the plane to the correct size. It was 37 feet from the top of the tail to the center of the exhaust. From the bottom of the engines to the top of the tail is more than half the height of the Pentagon. Misson and many others have tried to figure out where such a large plane could be hiding in this image. The only hiding place is the rectangular post, but the post is not large enough for a 757 to hide behind. Let's zoom in on that upper right corner. These video images are low quality to begin with, so magnifying them will create grainy images. But, despite the graininess, can you see anything that resembles a Boeing 757? Perhaps I scaled my drawing of Flight 77 a bit too large, but even so, we should see the tail and part of the airplane's body. The entire airplane could not fit behind that rectangular post. Let's assume the news reporters made a mistake when they described the plane as a 757. Let's assume it was a United shuttle only 87 feet long. Also, if the engines are leaving that trail of white smoke, they must line up with it, so it's better to have the engines above the wings rather than below them. This allows us to lower the plane in the image, which makes it easier to hide behind the rectangular post. A smaller plane certainly fits better, but we should still see its tail and its nose. Is this white blob part of the airplane? If so, a Global Hawk would fit the shape and size better than a 757. We could settle this issue if the military would release all video from all security cameras. So why don't they? Why the secrecy? Also, notice that the time in the video is incorrect. The military uses IRIG timecode to identify events, so they certainly know precisely when Flight 77 hit the Pentagon. So why provide a false time?